So there guys, welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. We are here with Philip Rex, the crazy self-styled king of this building, where he appears to be living his life. There's a door override terminal over there. Ah, that will open the way back. So we've played this game for quite a while, and I've just realised that if you hold down Alt, it does that. So that's new. It was a tip on the loading screen. I'm like, I'm sure it's not told me that before. But there you go. That it's there, so we can use it. Right, let's have a little bit of an explore, and then we're going to go basically down in the sewers, if I remember rightly. There is some sort of horrible fucking monster, a basilisk specifically, which we want to deal with, I guess, to recover some sort of key card, I think he said. I'm pretty sure there was a key card involved. We've got 43 yen from that. We're going to see if we can get past Philip. Is that okay, Philip? Ooh, okay. Is that a friendly drone or a bad drone? It looks kind of friendly. Philip seems okay with his poking around, and I do want to sort of poke around for a bit. There is a surveillance terminal here. Basically, I want to try and get some intel before we go running into the basilisk. If we can find out anything that will help us, let's do it. It looks like this media setup is wired into the building security system. Video feeds from cameras all over the facility can be viewed here. Paging through the computer's file system, you find a number of archived video feeds from the building's surveillance system. In addition, episodes 1 through 6 of an old Slovakian period fantasy series called Night Kings of Lightninghold. That sounds amazing! Oh my god, and that explains why Philip Rex is mental. Oh, wow. No way. That's pretty good. They've been saved to the machine's desktop. I remember that show. It was horrible. I mean, really, really bad. Made Neil the Orc Barbarian look like high art. Me and my buddies in the Schwarzenherzen used to get high and laugh at it. It only ran for 7 episodes before it got pulled. Man, I love cheesy fantasy though. Do you remember Xena Warrior Princess? That shit was amazing. That was my jam. According to the computer's file system, each of the 6 episodes has been viewed over 400 times in the past 2 years. The last marathon viewing was this morning. Oh my god. I'm so glad we came here. This is brilliant. As the video feed kicks in, Philip is engaged in an animated discussion with someone who's standing just outside camera range. You can see his shoes and his shadow, but nothing more. The voice sounds human. You'd guess that the off-camera speaker is a man in his early 20s. Look, we've survived this long. If we play our cards right and do a proper bit of rationing, I think that we can live off the executive snack bar for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of fat and sugar, those won't be a problem. We've got mixed nuts for protein, and we can get our vitamins and minerals from diet bars. There aren't many of those, but like I said, we'll ration. I'd be willing to bet that we can hold out for 2 to 3 months on what's stashed away in the snack bar. We're sure to be rescued before we run dry. What was Phil's voice? It was like Officer Beera, wasn't it? It was like, "You're fooling yourself, man, ignoring an unpleasant truth rather than facing it. We have to accept the fact that we could be stuck in here for the long haul. The snacks are great and all, but they can't be our staple foodstuff. We need to stretch them out as far as humanly possible, and that means supplementing them with something more substantial." There's a long pause. "You don't mean..." "Look, just think of it like farming, right? If we look after our crops, we'll always have food to eat. We have enough supplies on hand to keep the tissue cultures in the Orchem wing growing indefinitely. And what I'm talking about is growing meat for our own survival, that's all it is." "Meta-human meat, Phil. Synthetic hearts and livers and kidneys grown to be implanted into people like you and me. You're talking about eating people parts. It's fucking disgusting and I won't do it." "Unless you fancy dying of malnutrition, you're gonna have to. You know that as well as I do. Organ meats are rich in vitamins and minerals. Choline. The CoQ10, I don't know what the fuck that is. Vitamin D, bioavailable iron. All things that we're gonna need if we want to survive in the long term. You won't find much vitamin D in licorice sticks and choco nubs." "You're talking like they're never going to rescue us." "We're in Berlin, Heine. What they? Who do you think is coming? We need to be prepared to survive here for a long time, maybe years, and that means making the most of the resources at our disposal." "How did they get trapped in this one building?" "You're talking about resorting to cannibalism, man." "No, I'm talking about eating meat." he's got an interesting point, you know. Is it cannibalism if it's lab grown? You know? Because arguably, like, the main arguments against cannibalism as, like, a thing are obviously the societal side. If you don't want people who are hungry killing other people for food, you know, because people get desperate, they starve. So, you know, there's that. And then there's also, like, the obvious negative health effects of, like, it's very easy to pass on more diseases that way. If it's lab grown, you're doing away with both of those concerns. So, what's the problem, I guess? Don't know. It's an interesting idea. 14 months ago, an image flickers onto the frame. Philip leaning against a wall, listlessly chewing on an unidentifiable hunk of cooked meat. He looks miserable. A drone comes to inspect him, and he pushes it away. Heiner's voice crackles in over the intercom. Philip doesn't look up. I'm going now, Phil. No more arguments, okay? There's a long pause. In lieu of responding, Philip takes another bite of meat and gnashes at it with his teeth. I'll kill that fucking thing, you'll see. That goddamn basilisk is going down. Once we can get down to the sewers again, we might be able to find a way out. This is our chance, Philip. Wish me luck. Philip says nothing. The video continues to play for a time, then cuts to static. The video feed flickers onto the screen. In it, you find Philip standing in the corner of the room that you're in now. He looks haggard, exhausted, and he carries a haunted look in his eyes. Heiner is notably absent. Cheap synthesized music pipes in from somewhere off screen. Philip turns to stare in the direction that the music came from. A smooth baritone voice sings out a phrase in Slovak. A half-second later, a different voice shouts out a translation in German. Night Kings of Lightninghold! Oh man, that's it. That's the show. I forgot how bad the dub job was. Philip stares, glassy-eyed, as the show begins. The synthesized music blares. Troll actor. A deep trollish voice rumbles out the media center speakers. I, Titonius Rex, will defend my realm. I do so swear it before my magic sword, Argonar. This I do swear. Amazing. An alarmingly breathy elvish voice sings out in response. But Titonius, the Jewboothon hordes will smite you if you stay. The people in that valley are only peasants. You needn't throw your life away for them. Flee with me into the enchanted wood of Tralasheen. Please make this stop. My life is sworn to protect those peasants, she-elf. Run back to your enchanted trees if you will, but a Night King will never flee. But Titonius, her voice comes out in a lilting wail, you cannot die. I love you. Then go to your father and beseech him to rally his elf troops southward. For if Titonius Rex falls, Lightninghold will fall, and Lightninghold will not fall. The troll drones on, audibly struggling to emote and occasionally tripping over his lines. Overall, the acting quality is roughly on par with what you'd expect from a primary school Christmas pageant. Oh, I fucking love it. I love bad films. Philip stares at the screen, listlessly chewing his meat. His nose is wrinkled in distaste and his fish his fish clenches and unclenches. Mercifully, the video feed cuts to static. Man, I love how we're just building up this slow profile of Philip and his descent into madness. It's very well done. 8 months ago, the screen flickers and a video feed of Philip pops onto the screen. He's standing in the corner, watching an episode of Night Kings of Lightninghold. His jaw hangs slack and he stares at the screen in rapt attention. But father, Titonius Rex is risking his life, nay, his very soul, to defend Lightninghold from the Jewboothons. His enchanted sword Argonar feeds upon his honour and bravery, and it seeks to transform him from a noble Night King into an evil demon lord. Philip's lips move silently, mouthing the words as they are spoken. Evidently, he has committed the entire script to memory. Elderly sounding elf actor. Okay. Here we go. My darling daughter, this is why I cannot send my troops. Your beloved Titonius Rex walks the knife's edge between light and darkness every time he draws that devil blade from its scabbard. It is long past time that you have learned the truth about me, Brenna. I was the one who trapped the demon lord Karaborg within that blade. Man, this is great. The breathy actress lets out a sharp gasp. Ah! Philip mimes the motion and a tear begins to trace its way down his cheek. But father, you can't mean... Yes, my daughter. I was the one they called Thunderspear, the sworn enemy of Titonius Rex's people, the Hunger Barbarian tribe. Then all of this is your fault. The Jubathons, the threat to my beloved soul, all of it. It was the only way to save Tralasheen, my darling daughter. Tralasheen and your mother, whom I hid away when you were but a girl. She's still alive, Bernathe. A security drone floats by to inspect Philip. Idly reaches out and begins to stroke its casing, petting it as if it were a house cat. The video feed flickers and sputters out and you find yourself back at the main menu. Let's watch today's, why not? Oh my god. The screen flickers and Philip appears on the screen. He appears to be dancing with one of the security drones. The little machine weaves and bobs frantically to avoid colliding with him, and with every motion the lab tech slides in to fill the empty space. Around and around they go, twirling and writhing across the laboratory floor. There is an enormous smile on Philip's face. Then the lights go dim and an alarm begins to sound. Danger! Danger! Intruder detected! Security protocols engaged! I admire your bravery, noble vassal. Philip rests a hand on top of the little drone. But this is my fight. I, Philip Rex, will defend this land with my life. Indeed, with my very soul. Sir, please clear the area. Hostiles inbound. No, noble spirit, it is you who must. I repeat, clear the area, hostiles inbound. He nods slowly, his face beaming with pride. Maybe you're right. I am already a Night King. Perhaps this is your time to shine. I will not rob you of this moment of glory. I will allow you your moment in the sun, and when you return victorious, I will grant you lands and titles to reward your heroism. Please, clear the area. Philip turns and steps out of camera range. The drone is joined by two others, which wait in a holding position facing the camera. The picture breaks into static and the video feed cuts off. And that presumably was our entrance. Man, that was cool as balls. That was a great little segment. Oh man, Night Kings of Lightninghold. Sounds like my new favourite show. I would be all over that shit. Nothing in there. So, Heine went to kill the basilisk by the sounds of it. Philip ate all the fucking human parts and then basically went mad watching Night Kings of Lightninghold. And from there, we broke in. He's obviously been here a while. What, nearly 2 years, I think, according to that video footage. A security computer governs the locks on the door leading back into the main lab. If you wanted to, you could unlock the door remotely from here. Okay, then. I will do that. Excellent. Right, so... do we have a key for one of these? I feel like we do. Clearance B key card. That's this one. Let's go have a look down here. We might as well explore the place before we go into the sewers. So we know, I'm pretty sure the basilisk is in the sewers. So we can have a peek around. Okay. Now there's a medical station. Oh, and another ladder. Oh, I wonder if that was the other ladder that we saw that we never went down. We got an advanced med kit, so that's pretty cool. Let's have a drop down and see. Aha, yes. This... yeah, this is the other ladder, isn't it? That was the door that leads out. I see. Locked safe. The safe is locked with a similar key slot to the door panels. We got it. Whatever's in there, we fucking got it. Schematic. Auto-injector for Bliss. Ah. That could be handy for Blitz. Just keep him drugged upon Bliss so he takes less damage. That could be very handy. Right, so what do we need to do? Where's this... where exactly is the basilisk? Do we go down the sewers and through the other door? It doesn't actually say. We can't get in that one because that's the executive one. That's what we need to kill the basilisk for, is to get Hyder's key card. So if we drop back down into the sewers, and then presumably, yeah, this is a clearance B panel. So we'll head in here. Prepare to fight the Basilisk. I should probably make a save point, actually, should I not? Seeing as though we've just done all that viewing of footage. Let's save that. And then we should go in and probably get owned. Swipe that shit. Is it going to be an insta-fight? As soon as we walk in? Yep. Oh, shit, some. Couple of hellhounds and Billy the Basilisk. Right, what do we want to do? I feel like while Dietrich's out here, let's get him to haste up glory. Because she's gonna be... She's the beast, basically. She's gonna be the one fucking everybody up. She hasn't got much chance of hitting these guys. That's pretty weird. Is it because I had the twin slash? No, she's about 50% for all of them. Well, we could get her to strip armor off one of them anyway. Oh man, I don't want to get all up in Billy's business straight away. I feel like let's get in there and chop up that hellhound a little bit. That helps. Blitz might as well go in there and shoot him as well, I guess. Cover's probably not so important right now, because these guys are just going to fucking attack us anyway. So Blitz can just run in and spray and pray on its ass. Really, Blitz? That was pretty bad. What do I want? I want, not the cover bonus one, 2 attacks with increased crit. Here comes Billy. What was that? Oh, shit. Okay. He's petrified me. It just means I miss my turn. Holy crap, though. Jeez. Grenade! Oh, we're not close enough. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. 3 AP and 2 movement. We could take the thing and throw the grenade. If we take some cram. Take some cram. And then we can move a nade. So if I move him like there. And then nade. You fucking idiots. Oh my god, you imbecile. You grenaded yourself. Let's use the spray and pray. My god, what a fool. Right, let's get glory straight in there on Billy. What do we want to do? We can't strip armor off him yet. We could go for the attack. And then if we try... Which one's the stun? That one strips armor. Let's use the armor stripping. I should have armor stripped and then... Oh no, he's still stunned. That's fine. Dietrich. If we move him in... Can't use the lightning core. I don't feel like it's worth summoning them something for just yet. We could just nerve bolt, I guess. Sweet. Okay. Fine. Oh wow, the little one did nothing. That was pretty interesting. Okay. Right, let's have Glory do her shit, because she can strip some more armor off of Billy. And then I'm gonna get her to... Does this strip armor? No, okay. Hit Billy with that. I'm still petrified. Can we get the electro core without hitting glory? That looks good to me. Pretty good. Right. Blitz. I'm going to run Blitz in so that he's not shooting into glory. And then spray and pray. Oh shit. Billy woke up. Oh no! There's a hellhound behind us. Okay, it's fine. It's fine because I'm about to kill Billy. I'm about to kill Bill. There we go. He's dead. And we'll get glory to hit that one. And that stunned it. Sweet. And she can take another slash. Okay. Blitz. Can you take a shot? Sweet. And then reload. Excellent. Meanwhile, I am unpetrified. Oh, I missed a shot on there. What do I want to do with Dietrich? Line of sight is blocked, so we would have to move. Do we need to heal anyone? We could heal me, maybe. Might as well. No wound to heal. Apparently I've got no wound to heal, even though I can tell that my health is actually missing some. Okay, let's just move a nerve bolt then. God damn it. God fucking damn it, he's on fire now. Son of a bitch. Really? What is up with my aim? Are you fucking kidding? Can you hit from there? No, you fucking can't. Well, we got the executive key card. I'm going to bring Glory in. She can't do the shred because it's a two-turner. We can do an eviscerate. Blocked. Why did it say blocked? That was weird. It's dead! Hooray! We killed it, everyone. Well done. Okay, Billy is dead. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, although he did fucking, like, stonify me, which was a bit nasty. Let's just have a quick look around, make sure there's no more things hiding. Oh, there's a ladder there. No, I think we're safe. Right, we'll go back up this one. We have the executive key card. Do I want to go straight into the executive terminal room? Or do I want to speak to Philip? Philip is still there. However, I feel like I want to have a look in the actual executive clearance place. Let's do it. Because this is surely where the loot is. Oh! Philip's seen it. The gates, they're finally opened. Ooh, and there's the mission briefing in there. Let's talk to Philip again then. Thank you, my friend. You have granted me the secret desire that my heart yearned for most, a respectable supply of non-organ-based foods. You will always be welcome in these hallowed halls. I, Philip Rex, so do swear it. You are into that Night Kings of Lightninghold show, aren't you? Staring at you, he slowly nods. It is my life, my entire life, my reason for being. Wow, must be rough being that big a fan and not having seen the ending. He reels as though he's been struck. You're saying that there's more? Yeah, the last episode before it got cancelled, you know? The hastily written final chapter where you find out what happens with the Jubathon invasion. I had always thought that they had left the ending to the imagination, like a beautiful dream. He fidgets uncomfortably. But now the dream is over. I will never know peace until I have seen this conclusion for myself. He lurches forward, his hands clasped in supplication. You must help me. You must find a way to show me the final episode. I need it. Okay. I'm willing to bet that I could do that, Chief. This guy might not know how to disengage the quarantine, but I'll bet that I can. And once we've re-established the building's matrix connection, it'll be no big deal for me to download the last episode for him to watch. If nothing else, it'll keep him occupied for a while. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? We might watch it with him, Blitz, if that's okay. You know, get some popcorn. Bit of human livers, you know. Sure thing, Chief. The terminals in this building are all networked together, so I should be able to drop the quarantine from any computer in the place. Oh, thank you, thank you. Tears streamed down his cheeks. This is the happiest day of my life. That's okay, Philip. We will use a terminal to disengage the quarantine for you. The BioWare samples are over there. Nothing in the toilets. Before I get the samples then, shall we disengage the thing for him? It looks like we can do it from that one. Let's just nip in here. Scientific terminal. Have Blitz disengage the building's quarantine protocols. Alright, Chief, watch me work. Blitz plugs his cyberdeck into the terminal and punches the escape key with a flourish. A second later, he hits the Y key. The building's lights flicker. That can't have been it. You started to do something else, right? Jack into the Matrix or something. Nope, that's it. Quarantine disengaged. And now to get filled the last episode of his bullshit Trid show. His fingers dance over the deck's keypad. A few minutes later, he glances up with a smile. Done and done. The horrible conclusion to that terrible show is waiting for Phil in his media center. You want to know how it ends? Not particularly. Too bad, because I'm telling you anyway. Titonius Rex and his elf sweetie's dad make up. A bunch of elves fight the Jubathons and get their asses kicked, and the whole Karabok the Demon Lord subplot is dropped because the show's effects budget got cut. In the end, Titonius saves Lightninghold by rallying a peasant revolt. It comes out of nowhere, barely makes sense, and the whole thing ends in a vomit-inducing love scene. It's a goddamn train wreck. It sounds magnificent. Oh man, let's tell Philip I can't wait. Hey Philip. Ah, the intrepid elfling returns. What can I do for you? Don't want to ask him some questions before I tell him. But let's have some information. I feel like that's going to end our session with Philip, and I want to know what happened. So what happened? A calamitous series of events. It began with a spilled cup of soy cap and ended in terror and blood. He falls silent. There's a long, awkward pause. And he blinks confusedly. You want more? Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, that makes enough sense. What about the underworld? The nether realm that lies beneath the hallowed halls of subtle bioscience. A nightmarish labyrinth of dripping pipes and filthy brickwork. Billy rules supreme down there now. To set foot into the underworld means certain death. The sewer, yeah. Yes, it is a sewer, but it is also a nightmarish labyrinth of... Yeah, peasantry. I love them. They're like family to me. When I'm hungry, they're the ones who harvest the meat for me to cook from the cultured organ lab. When I'm in need of company, they keep me warm. They're drones, not people. They are people. They are my people. He crosses his arms over his chest. Just because you can't understand our bond, that doesn't mean it isn't real. Leave this one alone, boss. You ain't gonna change his mind. It's too far gone. But you will see. You may have killed 3 of my peasants, but I can activate more. He rubs his chin, grinning. They will return to me, and I will show them the love that only a true ruler can. I will bathe them in my affection, and they... how many peasants do you have? Oh, hundreds, he beams at you. The security system here is quite state-of-the-art. User-friendly, too. It didn't take long to figure out how to make some peasants wake up and others go to sleep. I allowed the majority of my peasantry to rest peacefully, basking in the benevolence of my rule. I could wake them at any time, but why? I say let them rest. Prototype BioWare. It's BioWare, pretty standard stuff. Pain editors, trauma dampeners, orthoskin, things like that. And it was all reverse engineered? Yes, that's right. Knockoffs. He nods slowly. Dangerous work. Illegal most places, but not here in Berlin. Our investors needed it that way. Guess that explains why this couple didn't hire a company in Spain. Yes, too risky. Here in Berlin, no problems with the law, because there is no law. Just have to be careful. All for naught now, though. Our copies were good, just like the real thing, but who cares? It's all just meat in the end. If you won't miss that meat, we'll take it off your hands. Go right ahead, fill your pockets, take whatever you like. I, on the other hand, will avail myself of the snack bar. And finally, Philip, the quarantine is off. You may return to the Night Kings of Lightninghold. Yes, peace will be known and brought to the land. Philip takes off running in the direction of the records room. Oh, we got a karma. Oh. Well, I know it's a slightly long episode, but I want to sort of wrap this up, so let's grab the prototype Bioware and head home, because I'd like to save back at the Cruise Bazaar, I feel. Okay, done. We did everything. So what else? I mean, there's nothing else to do here, so we can literally just go home. Do I want to go see whether Philip's got anything to say about the last episode of Knights of Thingamajob? I have to get the full story here, don't I? Well, Philip, what did you think, mate? You have given me everything, my whole heart's desire. The hidden knowledge of Titonius Rex's victory is mine, and I'll be a better ruler for it. And also, I have sugary snacks. Philip stares into your eyes, his entire body is trembling. I have it all, and thanks to you, noble elfling, all thanks to you. No problem, Phil. I have no more questions, I was just jesting. Yeah, later. Well, Phil, enjoy your life. In this building, may your rule be long and filled with peace. For the night is dark and filled with terrors. Amen. Brilliant. Back to the streets of Berlin. Back to our dismal reality. Oh shit! What is this? As you emerge blinking into the light of day, you find yourself standing face to face with a veritable wall of security personnel. A man in an expensive suit raises a megaphone to shout at you. You! Stay right where you are! The megaphone really isn't necessary, mate. I'm right here. You will place the stolen Bioware samples that you're carrying on the ground, then lie on your belly with your hands on your head. Do it now or I will order my men to open fire. I didn't steal shit, mate. We know who this belongs to. Escobar, you mean? Yes, we know all about him. He has quite a reputation back in Spain. We're with Shiawassi's street scum, and that material infringes on 15 of our company's patents. The organs that you're carrying are based on our intellectual property. Yeah, this is unbelievable. You think that this is coincidence? When we came when the quarantine was broken. We've had eyes on this place since the lockdown went into effect. You called us here when you opened the doors. Why wait? The building was quarantined, idiot. It's cheaper to set up a camera than it is to mount a hazmat cleanup effort. As long as that counterfeit merchandise was contained, we didn't care that it was in there, but we will not hit the streets. Now shut your mouth and hit the floor, I'll order my men to open fire. Don't make me kill you, man. He shakes his head in disgust. Idiot, Shadowrunner, you people don't know when to keep your mouth shut, men. Open fire! A shrill voice crackles over the building's intercom system. It reverberates through the empty streets. Oh my god, as soon as his face popped up, I was like, shit, he's got hundreds of peasants. Oh. Philip saves the day. You will not threaten this man, Jubathon dog. The fuck? Too long have my people lived in fear of your aggression. I, Philip Rex, will protect this land from your mongrel deprivations. The corporate spokesman turns to address the security office behind him. You two, enter the building, find out whoever's on that intercom and silence him. Yes, sir. He turns his back to you, reaching for the sidearm on his hip. And as for you, the lab tech's voice rings down from the speakers. Underneath it, you can hear the distinctive sound of fingers hammering on a keyboard. Peasants, arise and defend your home. You need only believe in yourselves. The power is yours. Here come the peasants. Good job, peasants. Oh my god. This is tragic. Let's hope there's a lot of them. Oh my fucking god. Why? Why, peasants? Why? You did nothing. Oh, now we've got to fight all these guys. Not a problem. Who's got nades, and what sort of nades do we have? We have a Knight Errant Flashbang. -2 to AP makes everyone easy to hit. And we can definitely hit 3 people with that. So if we haste Glory... I'm thinking let's just open with a shit ton of nades. That's my plan right now. We haste Glory. Glory... Right. Where's the overlay gone? Give me the overlay back. So if we move her so that she can throw that... If we move her like there... And then just do that. Okay. That was pretty good. Then... Blitz doesn't have one, but I do. So if I throw mine... I've got medium cover intervening. If I move, I can't throw it. What other options do we have? I mean, these guys shouldn't be able to do too much to us. So if we move Blitz around here, and we could mark this one at the back, the Enforcer. What have we got? Enforcer, Conjurer, and Grenadier. Let's mark the Grenadier, and then I'll take the Grenadier down. Which one destroys the cover? This one destroys cover. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, that guy threw a grenade. Son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't see him either. I thought we'd stripped all his AP off. Oh, fuck off. More nades. How come these guys get so many APs and we only get 2? Because we definitely stripped 2 off of these guys. And yet they're still getting to act. It makes me feel like the fucking flashbang grenades are useless to us. Oh god, I thought that was going to hit me then. Jeez. Right, Dietrich, get the fucking Dragon Slayer up. And then get your arse in cover. Blitz. Let's do a spray at that guy. And then an aimed shot at him. Glory. We'll start by stripping the armor off this twat. Then we'll do a twin slash. Oh, that's good. That's good. She's killed one. They've thrown another grenade at Dietrich. Why do they love Dietrich so much? Seriously, every time we bring him, he just gets completely fucked. He's actually down. I don't understand why they just target Dietrich all the goddamn time. He somehow healed himself. I'm not sure how. Can he heal himself? He can't heal himself. He could heal Glory or he could heal me. Well, let's heal me to start with. And then get the Dragon Slayer back up. And then I will heal Dietrich. Blitz. Blitz is going to spray and pray on these guys. that wasn't great. Glory. Let's see. We could get rid of the Grenadier. That seems like a good thing to do. Let's do that. That's one less thing to worry about. Oh my god, they're just going for Dietrich again. Jesus Christ. Why are they so obsessed with Dietrich? Oh my god, really? Wow. So much for the peasantry helping. I need to reload. Oh, he's got the flechette as well. How good is that? Not great. Okay. He's got an 82 against her, so we're going to take some of that. Let's do glory. Let's go get this goddamn conjurer. Oh no, in fact, let's go get the conjurer. Let's go do this. Nice. I like having glory do her shit at the back. It seems to be a much more viable option for taking care of stuff. Meanwhile, if I switch to the shotty, I've got an 85 or a 72. I could go for the burst fire. That'll probably kill that. Not quite. Oh man. Could use a base medkit, or we could summon something. He's only going to get fucking shot again though. Let's use the medkit. And then I guess just a nerve bolt. Oh, almost. That was so close. Oh, wow. Oh, beautiful. The fucking peasants finally killed someone. Yes, 2 peeps. Fucking brilliant. Right. Glory can finish this thing off with a couple of good slashes. There we go. And I suppose I'll take this twat out. And there we go. As the smoke begins to clear, a cry of jubilation sounds out over the Subtling Bioscience building's intercom system. We've done it! We've done it, my friends! The Jubathon hordes have been defeated! With this great victory, I declare a new age of exploration and commerce. My peasants will form trade agreements with our neighbouring kingdoms for the betterment of all. Yeah, Phil. Sure. Farewell, stalwart elfling. We will remember you always. You hear the rustling sound of Phil pushing himself away from the intercom. A few seconds later, the building's external speakers fall silent. Sure. Sure, Phil. Have a nice life, mate. We should probably make a quick save point. For some reason, my guy is like fucking running miles away. Jesus, stop it. Come back over here, you asshole. There we go. Save game. Oh, and let's see if we can actually get back to the Cruise Bazaar without shit happening. Or do you think we'll be attacked again on the way home? I don't know. I'm sort of hoping it's just a safety, since though we got attacked just there. Because it'll be a nice place to call it. So I'd imagine people don't like these episodes being too long. Return to the Cruise Bazaar. Yes, please. We shall return to the Cruise Bazaar. We're not going to go see Escapable straight away. I just want to get back on home turf, basically. The cruise bazaar. The U-Bahn trip back from the Neoplatz is a shaky one. Surprisingly, the train is packed. The only empty seats are at the very back of the car. A haggard-looking young mother marches down the aisle, dragging her 3 screaming children behind her. 2 boys and a girl, each around 6 years old. As the woman nears you, her eyes fixed on the frozen pouches of bioengineered meat that you liberated from Sutherland's executive freezer. She opens her mouth to say something, but at that moment, the little girl jams a finger into her brother's nose. The boy howls, and the young mother's shoulders slump. Slowly, robotically, she turns back towards her destination and begins to trundle forward, dragging her squalling offspring forward with the solemnity of a funeral procession. Eventually, the train hums to a stop. You debark gratefully, lugging a freezer's worth of Bioware samples behind you. And we're back. Back at the Cruise Bazaar. Ready to go see Escabil next episode. When the screen decides it's going to load in. Bit of blackness. Come on. There we go. Another 2 karma. All our objectives have come back as well. Karma gain 2. Not bad. So we've got a nice little bit of karma sitting there. We are going to make a save. Now that we're back in the Cruise Bazaar. There we go. That was a good mission. I enjoyed that mission. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But now that we've saved our game, I'm going to leave it there. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.